protocols like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, DeFi has seen a boom in creative uses of liquidity mining and rewards. Recently, a new generation of DeFi 2.0 protocols has begun to investigate alternate operating models to make their environment more sustainable. HunnyDAO, a DeFi 2.0 protocol with a clear goal and development of a sustainable ecosystem with many utilities, has caught our attention. Would you like to learn more about it? If you answered yes, please continue to watch. But first, hello and welcome back to the channel. This is CryptoNow, and we're back with another incredible video. So please subscribe to the channel and enable alerts to be notified of each new upload. Long-term success requires a focus on sustainability. The team for the Hunny coin has always prioritized deflation, which is why they decided to cap their supply to 100 million honey last month instead of an uncapped supply. They're still burning honey through various techniques all the time. They've torched a total of 2.7 million honey so far, and the fire will continue until the community decides it's enough. HunnyDAO is a recently introduced expansion of the honey ecosystem, scaling up the DeFi game to be the best yield aggregator on the Binance Smart Chain, or BSC, and thereby propelling users and the Hunny team towards a more promising future. HunnyDAO reinvents an old central bank strategy by pegging its Love token to a basket of decentralized assets held in the HunnyDAO treasury. HunnyDAO can provide its Love an intrinsic value, IV, that it cannot go below, while also allowing the Love to float above the value of the backed assets by using a basket of several assets. What distinguishes HunnyDAO from other OlympusDAO forks? Well, HunnyDAO will provide a secondary treasury backed by income from the Hunny ecosystem, which includes HunnyPlay, HunnyPoker, and others. This will set it apart from other cryptocurrencies. Since its launch, their established items have generated money. They are not only able to back HunnyDAO with treasury assets, but they are also able to secure Hunny's long-term viability by ensuring the continuous growth of Hunny's complete ecosystem. Through staking and bonding, HunnyDAO also offers novel economic and game theoretic dynamics to the market. Staking Love and purchasing reduced bonds are the two major ways to begin earning from HunnyDAO. Let's first talk about staking in HunnyDAO. HunnyDAO's key value accrual approach is staking. Stakers can get rebase incentives by putting their Love on HunnyDAO. The rebase incentives are dependent on the quantity of Love staked in the protocol and the reward rate set by monetary policy, and they can vary depending on the number of Love staked in the protocol and the reward rate set by monetary policy. Staking is a long-term passive approach. The higher your stake in Love, the lower your cost basis, which eventually converges on zero. This means that even if the market price of Love falls below your initial purchase price, if you stake for a long enough period, the increase in your staked Love balance should eventually overcome the price reduction. You lock Love and receive an equivalent quantity of KISS when you stake. At the end of each interlude period, your KISS balance will rebase automatically. KISS is a transferable protocol that can be combined with other DeFi protocols. You burn KISS and gain an equivalent amount of Love when you unstake. A user forfeits the upcoming rebase reward if they unstake. It's worth noting that the forfeited reward only applies to the amount that was not staked. Any remaining staked Love will continue to get rebased benefits. Let's discuss HunnyDAO's bonding. HunnyDAO's secondary value accrual strategy is bonding. It enables HunnyDAO to obtain its liquidity as well as other reserve assets like BUSD by selling Love at a discount in return for those assets. The protocol gives the bonder information like the bond price, the amount of Love the bonder is entitled to, and the vesting time. The bonder can claim a portion of the benefits in Love as they vest, and the whole amount will be available after the vesting time. Bonding is a short-term active method. Bond discounts are more or less unpredictable due to the secondary bond market's price discovery mechanism. As a result, bonding is viewed as a more active investment method that requires regular monitoring to be more profitable than staking. HunnyDAO can accumulate its liquidity by bonding. To improve market operations and protect token holders, more proof of liquidity, POL, ensures that exit liquidity is constantly locked in their trading pools. Since HunnyDAO became its market, the protocol has accrued more and more revenue from LP rewards, bolstering their treasury in addition to providing extra confidence for HunnyDAO investors. Hi friends, we've made it halfway through our list, and we sincerely hope you've enjoyed it thus far. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and turn on notifications to be notified of new uploads. Both bonding and staking sound appealing, but which should you choose? In HunnyDAO, players must work together to obtain the most ideal conclusion, in which each participant stands to gain the most. Staking and bonding are considered positive for HunnyDAO. However, selling is deemed negative. Bonding does not produce a price change, whereas staking and selling do buy love from the market as a prerequisite of staking, thus causing a price shift. The actor who moves the price gets half of the reward if both actions are favorable. If both behaviors are incompatible, the bad actor who moves the price receives half of the profit, and the good actor receives half of the negative. If both acts are negative, which means both actors are selling, they will each receive half of the negative consequences. As a result, given two actors, all possible scenarios for what they could do and their impact on the protocol are discussed here. The first, increase capital efficiency and sustainability. HunnyDAO relies on two key components: protocol controlled value, PCV, and protocol owned liquidity, POL. Love can only be minted or burned by the protocol because HunnyDAO controls the funds in its coffers. This also ensures that the protocol can back one love with one BUSD at minimum. Because you can be confident that the protocol will buy love below 1 BUSD with treasury assets until nothing is left to sell, you can easily quantify the risk of your investment. Because more monies are accessible in the treasuries as HunnyDAO acquires more PCV, stakers can be confident that the current staking APY can be sustained for a longer period. One of the primary reasons for the protocol's long-term viability is the presence of a secondary treasury in HunnyDAO. Because of its bond structure, HunnyDAO holds the majority of its liquidity. Liquidity is issued as bonds so that it is long-term committed to HunnyDAO, maximizing liquidity and improving capital efficiency. To motivate liquidity providers, there is something called renting liquidity. As a result, HunnyDAO does not need to pay out large farming rewards. HunnyDAO ensures that liquidity is always available to facilitate sell and buy transactions in the market. Because it is the largest LP, liquidity provider, it receives the majority of the LP fees, which is an additional source of revenue for the treasury. Love can be backed with any POL. For this aim, the LP tokens are discounted to their risk-free value. Second, Hunny holders receive attractive discounts and better incentives. This may encourage more people to stake and buy HunnyDAO bonds. The biggest benefit for stakers comes from increased supply. From the treasury, HunnyDAO creates fresh love tokens, the bulk of which are handed to stakers. As a result, stakers' gains will come from their auto-compounding balances, while price exposure will still be a factor. Stakers will earn if the increase in token balance outpaces the possible decline in price because of inflation. The biggest benefit for bonders is pricing constancy. Bonders put in money up front and are promised a defined return at a certain point in time with different price discounts. That return is in love, therefore the bonder's profit will be determined by the love price when the bond matures. A rising or stable love price will help bonders. Because HunnyDAO earns performance fees from bonds, Hunny holders will receive greater benefits, increasing the value of love and Hunny. For Love and Hunny to flourish together, Hunny and Hunny LPs will be added to the Love treasury. In the long run, the burning mechanism and the capped supply of Hunny will limit the circulating quantity of Hunny, driving up its value. As a result of including Hunny, HunnyDAO will ensure that the value of its treasury increases. In the long run, this will benefit both Love and Hunny holders, resulting in a win-win scenario. Lastly, let's discuss the launch details. HunnyDAO is owned and operated by its users. Trading began on November 19, 2021. HunnyLove or Love is the token name. The cost of each love was $14. The bonds that are available are Love BUSD LP, BUSD, BNB, and Hunny. HunnyDAO's work will undoubtedly bring them closer to their goal of becoming the most engaging and exciting DeFi destination built on BSC. Team Hunny is committed to staying with all of our Hunny supporters for the long haul to see the grand development of a sustainable ecosystem with plenty of bonuses. Hunny aspires to be the most interesting and entertaining DeFi destination on the Binance Smart Chain. Furthermore, they are creating a fresh, new, and unprecedented gamified farming playground where every user may simultaneously enjoy great yields and fun games. Will you invest in this? This concludes today's video. Please subscribe to the channel and enable alerts to be notified of new uploads. This is CryptoNow, and we'll see you in our next video.